Welcome, welcome. My name is Anna, and today I'm bringing to you another weekly dose of wisdom and healing. And today we're going to talk about why is asking for help so difficult. My name is Anna. I'm a mind-body coach, physical therapist, and intuitive healer. For over 12 years, I have been empowering a woman to free themselves from chronic symptoms and create a fulfilling life using self-healing techniques, mind-body connection, and neuroscience. I also wrote a bestseller book called Ignite Your Inner Healer, and I have been featured on NBC and multiple podcasts. Then let's go back to our topic. Then why is asking for help so difficult? Do you relate to that question? I actually run a survey inside of my Facebook group, and I ask the question, what is the most challenge? Saying I love you, saying I am sorry, or ask for help? And I was quite surprised that 90% of the people they replied say that asking for help is the most challenged part. Then let's go deeper into first understanding why is that so challenged, because sometimes when we understand the why, it actually helps us to shift the way that we think about things, our perception about situations. Then why is that so hard? First, unfortunately, in our society, asking for help, it's being labeled as something bad, as something negative. A lot of people associate that with their fear of being seen as needy or weak. Then a lot of people feel very uncomfortable because they don't want to look weak, they don't want to look needy, and therefore they just don't want to put themselves out there and ask for, because of the label the society created. It's not a reality. Actually, when we look deeper, asking for help, it requires a lot of courage, and therefore you need to be stronger to ask for help. But we get that in a second. And another reason that I hear a lot of my clients mentioning about it, it's, oh, I just don't want to bother them. I just don't want them to take the time to help me, to take time from their busy schedule to help me. And one thing that I noticed with that is, on the flip side, if we look at it, how much better do we feel when we actually help someone else? Have you thought about that? That when we don't ask for help, we actually denied others the opportunity to help us and feel good about themselves. Then what if we start shifting our mentality as a society, and instead of looking as ask for help as a bad thing or negative thing, what if we start looking at as a support to each other, like really how it's supposed to be? Because if I help you today and you help me tomorrow, then we continue to support the society and the community, and we become stronger when we do that. Another thing that I hear sometimes people talking about it, it's the fear of rejection. And that fear goes so much deeper. We're not going to have time to go to the whole details of that fear. But just being aware that you do not want to ask because you either been burned before, or either someone hurt you when you ask, or they didn't do exactly how you asked for. Any of those fears of something happened in the past, that's what we call assumption. That it happened before, it's going to happen again. That when you catch yourself identify that fear of assumption, just bring those awareness to the table and remember that in reality, every single circumstance has 50% chance to work or don't. The person that you're asking, whatever it is, the favor or the help, there is always 50% chance of the person saying yes or no in every single experience. Then I'm going to encourage you to look at every single experience as a brand new experience, as a blank paper. That what if, even if you're asking the same person, every single opportunity is an opportunity to ask on 50% chance of yes and 50% chance of no. Then when we bring that piece of connection and we're looking at helping someone else, actually strengthening our connection, it becomes much easier for us to actually ask, because if we look back to inside of ourselves, I can guarantee that most of the people would feel very comfortable if someone else asks you a favor. Then what if we flip that and just say, well, if I'm comfortable giving a favor because it makes me feel good, because I like to create that connection with that person, what if that person that I'm asking for help also feel good to connect with me, also feel good to having this opportunity to feel good about themselves? Then why would you deny others the opportunity? See how when you think about that way, it totally shifts how you ask that? And that goes back to, okay, then how can we ask for help? Then it's important for us when we ask for help that we be very specific of how you ask. Then most of the time when we've been burned before, or someone didn't do things the way we want, we're probably not specific enough. For whatever reason, there's many reasons for that. But the more specific you can be, the easier it is for the person to say yes or no, because then the person knows exactly what to expect. And it's also easier for you to receive the kind of help that you need. Then I would encourage you to start shifting your perspective of what asking for help actually means. Because it can be something as simple as, for example, if you have kids, asking your husband to take care of the kids a bit more, then you can practice self-care. Then you can manage your pain, for you to maybe do more exercise. Things that you know in your heart that you really needed to do it and you're not doing. But if you could ask someone else, either your husband or maybe hire a babysitter to get you more help, a couple extra hours, whatever is the solution for someone else help you, then you can help yourself. The same goes to hire some professional. I hear that a lot from some of my clients. They've been suffering with chronic pain, either sleeping, digestive problems, pain, for years. And a lot of them come to me and say, hey Anna, I try everything and I give up. I didn't want to try anymore because nothing worked. And then by the time they come to me, they kind of like hesitant to ask one more person to help them. And the reality is you deserve to feel better. And if that takes you one more time of asking for help, please do it. Don't give up on yourself. And what I see is when those people come to me, hey Anna, can you help me? Let's work together. Let's transform. I can always see that transformation after we're working together. That there is hope. There is always room for more. There is always room for you to improve your health. Then if you haven't found the right person to help you, or if whoever you're working with is not helping you at this point, that's okay. Look for someone else, because there is someone out there that will be a good match for you. There will be that person that is going to help you to feel better. Then highly encourage you to practice that skill, because it is a skill, and the more you do it, the easier it becomes, and the less attached to the outcome, the easier it gets. Then when you ask for help, it's kind of giving a gift to someone and you have no expectation. The person may say, oh, I love this gift. Yes, I would love to help you. Or the person may say, no, I can't receive that gift right now. Can I give that gift later? Then once we ask, and we ask with no attachment, with no expectation, it becomes so much easier. Then let's wrap everything again, just kind of summary. Then first thing, identify why is it hard for you to ask for help. And once you start to identify the why, you bring those fears or past experience or assumption to the table, then you'll notice that, oh, okay, that's why, no problem, I got it. It's not who I am, it's just based on something else, based on some of those shadows. or based on those inner critic. It's actually what we're going to be talking about tomorrow in our membership meeting. We're going to be talking about the shadow and the inner critic and how to overcome that. That's a whole other class. But anyways, they identify what is the problem, why is it so hard for you, shift the way you're looking at the problem, shift the way that you look at that challenge that you have for asking help, and then practice asking help with no expectation. All right, then that's the tip for today. Hopefully that helps you, and hopefully you will be practicing that. Then go ahead and share with us how you're using that and how is it helpful. And that's it for today. Thank you so much for listening to today's episode. If you enjoy, please make sure you subscribe to our channel, leave us a review, and share our podcast with anyone that you know needs to improve their health. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the notification bell so you can get notified whenever I upload a new video. Well, that's it for today. Keep it up with the good work. I will talk to you later. And until then, be healthy.